Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a really quick and easy way to get the brows that you have always wanted, and we're only going to be using 2 products. So fast, easy, and really beautiful. So stay tuned and I will show you how to get those. Okay, you guys, so the 2 products that I'm going to be using today are both from LimeLife by Alcone. We are going to be using the Claim to Frame pencil that comes with a little spoolie on the end that we are definitely going to be using. And we're going to be using the Strike Rich Brow Gel. Both of these are waterproof products, so if you live in a humid environment or somewhere where it rains a lot, heat, all of that stuff, we are going to set you up, girl, because these brows will not move all day long, but they will give you the brows that you want. So we're gonna start with the Claim to Frame pencil in medium. What I like about this pencil is that 1, it's really thin, and then 2, like I said, it's waterproof. So I'm gonna have to use my little compact mirror here, but I like to just do a really bold line, not super bold, but we want to get that line going. And what this does, it just gives a really good foundation for what we're wanting to do. And it's okay if it doesn't look perfect. Mine definitely did not. And we just kind of want to brush up from the baseline. Now I've already groomed my brows. It's super important that before you start working on your brows, you definitely brush them out. Just like if you would style your hair, you would want to brush it out so that it looks its absolute best. That's why this baby right here is such an important tool and probably the most underrated tool. There goes the top. Okay, so if that line isn't perfect, that's totally fine. What we're going to use, I cannot talk today, you guys. What we're going to use is the spoolie to kind of brush out that line, help make it a little even, and just soften it up a little bit. Now, if you want to go for a more glam look, you would definitely keep that line a little more visible, I guess you could say. That way it could be more bold, and we would be a lot more strict on these arches and the tail. But for this video's sake, we are just kind of filling it in, giving it some frame. So the great thing is you can use either one of these products by themselves. You don't have to use them together. So if you're not somebody who, wants a gel on top of it, you don't have to do that. If you prefer to use only the gel, you can definitely do that. I like to do both because I like to frame my brows. I don't have a whole lot of structure going on, so I want to frame them and I want to fill in some certain areas, but then I like to use the gel to give it a little bit of fullness and to double protect, basically. Okay, so how we shape our brows, you're gonna be on the outside nostril area, and basically where that hits is where you kind of want to start. Then you want to move to the middle of the iris, still keeping your pencil at the nostril, and that's basically where that arch is going to go. And then when you move it to the outside of the eye, that's about how long the tail wants to be, okay? So once you get used to that, you can definitely just go for it, and you're not going to have to like edge it out every single time. Okay, so clearly one brow is thicker than the other. That's just how my brows are. One thing that you do have to remember while doing your brows is that they are sisters, not twins. One side of my face goes up a little bit more than the other. That's just how God made me, so we work with it. But now we're gonna go in with the Strike Rich Brow Gel. Like I said, this sucker is waterproof and it has natural fibers in it. Both products are paraben-free, cruelty-free, and vegan products. So What I love about this is it has a tiny little spool so that you can easily brush the product in it. And because we use the medium pencil, I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade of the gel. That way it doesn't make my brows too dark, too heavy. We're not drooping my eyes, but instead we're lifting them. So I like to start it from the middle, going to the ends, because I want the product to be mostly dispersed in that center area. And that's the same for any makeup product that you use. Wherever you touch first is where the majority of your product is going to be dispersed. Then I like to use the remaining product on the spoolie and just brush up the front. What that does is it helps give a really natural, full look as opposed to like a boxy, really structured look. And see, again, this can still, if you want to darken it up, or even just outline it more with the pencil, you can do a really glam look with this, or you can just use this brow for a glam look. And that's typically what I do, because I don't want my brows to be the first thing that people notice on me. However, I do want them to make a statement and like, wow, girl's got some good brows, you know what I mean? So again, back to the center area. And with this brow, because it's not as thick, there's not as much hair, I do brush it up a little bit more to give the illusion that it's thicker than it is. And then just kind of groom it out. All right, so easy peasy, lemon squeezy, very simple brows. Like I said, these were the only 2 products used. I don't have to do anything more to them. Make sure though, when you are doing your brows, to get really good crisp lines that you want to tweeze right under here. It just makes it look clean. I rarely ever go and wax my brows or anything like that. I just like to keep them shaped up. And tweezing is a really good tool for that, but again, we don't want to over tweeze because we don't want to visit the 90s again. So these 2 products, LimeLife by Alcone, the Claim to Frame brow pencil that's waterproof, and then the Strike Rich brow gel, and both will be in the descriptions. If you like this video, then definitely like it and just subscribe. And I would greatly appreciate the support. I hope this was helpful, and check out my other videos. Bye guys.